A very good morning. You're watching New Vision TV news around Uganda. I am SOROTI and here we look at stories making headlines across the country. We start in Mubende district. Now the government, in conjunction with Japan International Corporation, will rehabilitate about 863 water sources in Mubende district. The sources are to be rehabilitated under a joint funded project estimated at approximately 4 billion in 4 years. Robert Mutiwa, the project coordinator, said Mubende district was lagging behind in water provision. Mutiwa is also the principal water officer in charge of developing groundwater in the rural department of the Ministry of Water and Environment. We move on to SOROTI district. Now the government is constructing 2 small-scale irrigation schemes in SOROTI and NGORA districts to ensure constant water supply to small-scale farmers to enhance production and fight poverty in their households. The construction is taking place in Gawa sub-county, SOROTI district, and Ojakai sub-county in NGORA district at 750 million shillings. The project is part of the presidential directive to the Ministry of Water and Environment to construct 500 small-scale irrigation schemes across the country. Now moving on to Kabale district, on September 27th, 4 girls narrowly escaped death when a boat they were traveling in capsized on their way to school. Desire Orikiriza, a primary 6 pupil at the school, was on board with her friends when a nasty accident occurred. They had opted for a canoe to school after missing the school boat. Thanks to a fundraising campaign by Doreen Belinda, the executive director of Africa Tourist Club, a campaign dubbed Uganda for Bunyonyi Kids was launched. Through this, a total of 244 life jackets and a motorboat were on Saturday donated to pupils of Buama Primary School. And in Jinja district, the Minister of Health, Dr. Jenna Cheng, has expressed concern over the lack of mental health policies at workplaces. She said 1 in 5 people at the workplace experience mental health related problems. The revelation was made during the national celebrations to mark the 25th World Mental Health Day at Busoga Square in Jinja. In a speech read by the Commissioner for National Disease Control, Dr. Patrick Tusime, Acheng said 90% of people with mental illnesses conceal their status from others due to discrimination. Okay, we move on to Kiso district. Now, the Education Ministry must quickly address the problem of school children living with HIV/AIDS. The ministry has been requested to put in place measures in all schools for children living with HIV/AIDS to take their drugs conveniently. The call followed a complaint by Grace Nantege, the chairperson of the people living with HIV/AIDS in Nansana Wakiso district. The teachers show no concern about the children living with HIV/AIDS. This was during dissemination of the Presidential Fast Track Initiative on ending HIV/AIDS in Uganda by the Uganda AIDS Commission at Wakiso district headquarters. And finally, in Kampala district, children living with HIV/AIDS should not go beyond 10 years without knowing their status. Dr. Augustine Lubanga, the training manager of AIDS Healthcare Foundation Uganda Cares, has said. He said disclosure should begin as early as possible, adding that a child of 3 years could be given some information appropriate for their age. Lubanga said it is the role of the parents and guardians to disclose to their children their HIV/AIDS status. He made the remarks during the debate organized by university students as part of efforts to engage youth in fighting HIV/AIDS at Ureka Hotel. Now, Vision Group is spearheading a campaign against HIV/AIDS. New Vision TV is also highlighting stories on such. We are winning the battle together. But if you want to know your HIV status, it is advisable that you go to the nearest health center for a checkup. For more news updates and more programs here on New Vision TV, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. I am SOROTI.